Hello people of the verse and welcome to the channel. It's the Eradicator, and in this video we are going to eradicate an Idris once more. But this time that's because I have been given a very good tip from one of the members of the community. A big shout out to Eric Own for sharing how to solo kill effectively an Idris Frigate, and it's definitely not going to be with an upgraded Harbinger or an upgraded Vanguard, which is what I have, the regular Vanguard. This one is just here to distract that Idris here, that massive beast. But you can see that it does have some damaged components. You can see that they are red already, mostly the turrets, which is very interesting. Of course, why is that? That's because, and you can see, oh, some of these countermeasures are being fired, but that's not enough because I have a counterpart here, and that is of course Eric Own himself, who did find this trick here. He is flying a Constellation, and the Constellation is a very interesting ship because it has some very particular missiles. These are Rattler missiles. Now, what are Rattler missiles? And this is something that I didn't know myself until he shared with me his own experience with the Idris. Apparently, those Rattler missiles are here to destroy or at least damage ship components. And what ship components do we have on the Idris? Well, we have coolers, we have obviously some power plants, but we also have the turrets. These are also included as components here, and that's why those are marked in red and those are marked as being damaged. And eventually, the more missiles we are going to fire at the Idris here, the more the turrets are going to be damaged and the less they will be firing at me, which is basically going to make once again this giant ship here, well, this big ship here, a giant piñata once more, because once the turrets will be gone and the ship components will be gone, it's going to be smoking and the shields will be gone as well, and it will not have any turrets left. So that's going to be very easy to destroy here, and that is going to be once more easy money for anyone taking that mission. But how long does it take? How long can it take to take down that Idris? Well, this is what's happening after only 6 minutes. You can see the shields are almost gone, and it is also smoking already. So that Idris, after only 6 minutes of fight, with, of course, I'm not alone, I'm with two other people, but after 6 minutes of fight, that Idris here is not looking good. And this is very interesting because it is already pretty damaged, but the whole gang that I have already only has a combat rating of 75,000 points, which is, you know, not necessarily a lot. So I don't know if this is like the intended way of destroying that Idris, or if this is actually a smart way of taking down that Idris that CIG would deem legitimate. But nevertheless, it does seem very effective. Well, it seems like not all of the turrets have been destroyed here because, well, it still is firing at me. But nevertheless, that Idris here already after 6 minutes is not looking good at all. Now, very interesting, I noticed that there is also a Hurston security ship attacking that Idris, so we're gonna have to be careful not to friendly fire that Hurston security ship, otherwise we'll get a crime stat that would be very stupid, right? And so this is how it looks like after 15 minutes of combat. By the way, I haven't died a single time, which is the first time I don't die fighting the Idris, so yeah, I'm quite happy. But yeah, my buddies here have been firing Rattlers missiles the whole time, and the ship is looking really bad right now, despite having still its shields. You can see it still has shields around it, but the Rattlers are doing significant damage. Some of my friends are also using ballistic guns, which are also slightly piercing through the shields as well. And this is pretty much the end of the fight. Oh, look at that, more missiles here popping at the same time. This is pretty much the end of the fight, so I will let you enjoy also the actual sound and what we guys were saying at the same time. Is that made on purpose, or is this a bug?
Probably a bug.
I assume that's what the missiles are supposed to do, but not for like the Idris.
They are designed to do system damage more than hull damage.
Yeah, so they're meant to like drain shields, but not for like something like the Idris.
Yeah.
Well,
They just need to fix the scale.
it certainly works well. Look at that, 35%. Oh yeah, we're definitely taking it down very well. So a constellation could destroy that beast.
Yeah. It has enough missiles and like the, what do you call, loadout.
Oh, already done.
God.
Oh, there it is. Well, that was quick indeed. Oh my.
Never
What a-
get tired of that sight.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
beautiful explosion. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is The Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.